welcome to the Good Enough Homestead. Right now we are going to show you how to recognize the way if a goat is pregnant. If their spine is flat, then that means the goats are just fat. But if their spines are just straight, like Danny's, then that means that they're going to have a baby. Also, your goats might change their personality when they start to have a baby. And our goats won't let us touch them. Well, Mary is doing better than Danny. This one's not really ever let us touch her. So, also they might let you pet them every once in a while, but they will change their personality. So once you've gotten your goat married, then you've got to start to get everything prepared, or that might happen before you want it to.
Do you want to show us what you're getting prepared? What's in that tote over there? Over on the milking stand?
Oh. So, yeah, and we've got this bucket, and I think it's for the baby goats, right?
Mm-hmm. Well, that bucket's another heated bucket for the babies, yeah.
Yeah, and
you probably need more of this that you're holding right here. Just a towel. So that helps us dry them off if the mommy doesn't lick them clean right away.
Yeah, and this.
It's a bottle, just in case. So mommy goats sometimes have lots of kids, and they won't always feed all of them. So in case we can't get her to feed all of them, we have a bottle so we can feed them.
And
what's that you're holding?
Gloves.
Gloves. Why do you think we might need gloves?
To get the baby out of the goat.
Yeah, so we'll just want to use the gloves in general while we're helping, but also you should have some elbow or shoulder length gloves if you can get them in case you have to help reach in there, which hopefully we will.
Yeah, and this is probably just to like see. Yeah.
In case it's happening at night. Yep, it's a flashlight. It's a headlamp actually.
And this.
It's iodine.
Iodine?
Iodine.
Iodine?
So the iodine is for the umbilical cord. That's how the baby goat got nutrients from its mama. So she'll chew it off, and then we'll dip the end in iodine to kind of disinfect it.
Oh.
Or if she doesn't chew it off, then we cut it off, which is why you'll see a baggie in there, should be in there, with scissors in it. That's udder balm. That's really for after she gives birth, when she's when we're milking her and stuff, to make her udders not feel bad. For her. It's for her comfort. So on the, see that plastic bag? Yeah.
We've got scissors and
a shot glass.
Yeah, shot.
So this is what we'll pour the iodine into.
The shot glass?
Yep, so that we can dip the umbilical cord in there. And this is just in case she doesn't chew the umbilical cord, then we'll cut it.
Yeah.
But we wanted to wash them before we did that because you want to use things that are disinfected. So we washed it and then put it in this baggie so it would stay good. So we really need to add more towels. We should probably go get that soon. Other things that should be in this bucket are lubrication in case you have to put your hand in there.
Yeah.
So we need some lubrication, and we need...
And we're going to have to move
bigger gloves.
Yeah. And my dad's building a little part for the baby goats to stay in here at night so they don't drink all the milk from the goats. We're going to let them out in the morning, the baby goats. So, and you better have a heat lamp if you're doing this type. But we're going to let the babies out after we've milked the goats in the morning. So if you want to do something like this, you should better have a heat lamp because that will make the baby goats warm. We have a ton of hay, and every morning we put hay in this. So we also have hay blocks here. The goats usually eat out of the hay in that. But once we have the baby goats are probably going to be eating out of this in the day, and the other goats will probably be too. But in the night, they'll probably just be eating out of this, or we'll just put a hay barrel right here. Because the baby goats are going to be in here. So the only thing that's going to be, the only reason we're keeping the baby goats in here at night is because we don't want them to drink all the milk. Yeah. So that's the only thing. Oh, and we're putting this gate up so we can swing it this way after we're done milking the goats in the morning to let the baby goats out. And all the bad stuff underneath the hay we're putting here to put in our compost in the spring, so we can have that ready for our garden. So you can also build a milking stand out of wood or metal, or you can just buy it. But I don't think we bought it, did we, Mom?
Nope, Daddy made it.
Yeah, my dad, he's a woodworker. He also fixes cords and stuff. If you've watched his video where he's fixed that one cord, then you'll know he's able to make a milking stand. So you can also, if you want, when you're milking the goats, have like a bucket with food in it so the goats don't try to get out. I think that's what we're going to do, right, Mom?
Correct.
But there's also, you can try to heal between their tails, and if the tail veins are mushy, then that means they're going to have a baby. You gotta keep feeling until their tail veins disappear completely, and then they're going to have a baby. But also, when the goats start to get pregnant, their udders will start to fill up with milk. And that's why we don't want the baby goats. What?
Oh my gosh, look.
What is that?
That means she's gonna have the baby. Oh my gosh. Anastasia. She's gonna have the baby today.
Not Mary.
Not Mary. No, Mary's got a while. Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, well, you gotta be careful with that because you should be prepared. And we're going to have to finish this up today before Mary has the baby. Demi. Not Mary. So, yeah, when that happens, just make sure you have everything ready. Because if you don't, you're going to have to do everything quickly because that means they're going to have a baby. So...
Well, let's maybe stop our video and go get the rest of the stuff that we need out here so we're ready. What do you think?
Yeah, and then we could...
So usually when you see a mucus string coming out like that, it means they're going to go into labor within the next 24 hours or so.
Yeah,
So it's time, girl.
Yeah.
Are you excited?
And nervous.
Yes, me too. All right, signing off.
Bye.